Hello everybody, it's Miss Amy. I'm just finishing up for the night and thought I would show you a couple of things here in the big garden. These are the early determinate tomatoes called Defiant. Um, I am really impressed with how much fruit they have set compared to the other early tomatoes that I have planted in the past. These are absolutely loaded. And an early tomato is not typically a large tomato, but these are supposed to be about 6 ounces. And that's a nice sized tomato, especially for an early one. The description of this plant said that it could tolerate some cooler temperatures after being transplanted out. So I transplanted them when it was cool and took that risk, and it certainly has paid off. There were a couple of nights where I was a little concerned about them, but they are absolutely loaded with fruit, and they've actually set flowers kind of in rapid succession, but done it 3 times. So there are some that are nearly baseball size, then there are some that are this medium size, and then there are even smaller ones that are still coming on the tops of the plants. If all of these ripen and come to maturity, we're going to have a great crop off of these 6 little plants. They have beautiful shape. I'm really looking forward to watching these mature. Because they're a determinate plant, I don't do a lot of trimming on them. And it's been hot, and it's going to be hot for the first, 4 days or so this week. So I'm probably going to leave them kind of shaggy like this so that they can protect the fruit. But once we hit a few days of some cooler temperatures, I'll come back through and trim up the bottoms and trim out a little bit of this long gangly stuff that they don't really need. The second patch of green beans over here is starting to flower, so that means beans are coming soon. Zinnias are finally starting to come in. There's some more beans, there's sunflowers. English cucumbers, the long skinny cucumbers that we had last year, are doing great. There are 2 different seedings here of those single serving spaghetti squash. Tomorrow I'm going to plant acorn squash. The zucchini and summer squash are both doing really well. There's tons of flowers in both of them, so I'm hopeful that we will see more of those coming here in the next couple of weeks. This is the first planting, and then 2 weeks later I planted another set, and they are starting to show some flowers as well. There's actually a couple of small fruits in there. Carrots have been pretty good. I've got more seeded in several places. The onions, these are the fall onions, and they look really nice. Peas are kind of on their way out. I'll keep watching them, but over the next few days, probably the rest of them will get harvested regardless of the size. I need the space. They are slow this year. They should have been out of here about a week ago. And on some of the trellises where we have peas, this one especially, the peas should have been out of here 10 days ago on this trellis in making room for the pie pumpkins. So I am probably going to get these peas pulled out of here on Tuesday, and then I will help these pumpkins get trellised up on the trellis. These are going to be a small pie pumpkin. I forget the weight, 2.5 to 3 pounds, I think. So perfect size if you wanted to make, a single pie, or if you just wanted to have some pumpkin puree. I do have these late peas in, and they are starting to flower. We will not get a huge patch of peas off of this one, but it's better than nothing. These early onions are finishing up, so we'll start to pull more of those this week. These peas are going to go this week. Here are summer squash. And then again, the second seeding is starting to mature and show some flowers as well. The beets are great. We'll have a lot of beets this week. If it looks like we're going to have zucchini and squash at the same time, maybe I will put some roasting kits together for later in the week as well. So that's the update. I am wiped out. We spent the afternoon working on putting up rabbit guard around the new garden at home because the rabbits decided they wanted to chew holes in the deer fencing and get into the garden. And thankfully they really didn't get into anything, and I scared them out of there a couple of times, but it's never ending. Deer, rabbit, raccoons, squirrels, you name it, they're here and they're hungry. So hopefully we'll have some more crops coming. I'll try to do a video tomorrow of the other garden at home and show you the tomatoes there and the green beans that are starting to give green beans. Exciting news. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I hope you have a safe 4th of July, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.